you personally want if you focus on doing the right things. God is looking at you, feeling proud, feeling love, feeling so warm because His creation is focusing on the right things. Love is only proved when it's unconditional. And this is the biggest problem that we have in today's society. You might come here to this video not just because you want some knowledge, but because you want to make money, you want to win big, you want to be the greatest, you want to make something out of yourself. Maybe you live in a really poor environment. Maybe you don't have access to many resources. Maybe your family is toxic. Maybe nobody believes in you. You feel like you're stuck. You feel like you could be doing so much more. You feel like this couldn't be it. There's no way that life is just going to work from 9 to
The
5.
market is closed.
There's no way that life is just about doing what everyone does when you could be doing so much more. When you could be driving a better car, when you could be living in a better house, when you could be traveling around the world, when you could be the light in the darkness, when you could be helping other people who are in need, thanks to the fact that you have so much abundance. But you know what's killing you right now? And the exact same thing that I'm personally still working on, that was also killing me. When you focus too much in those external things, what are you telling God? Think about it. What are you telling Him? Are you telling Him that He's more important, or are you telling Him that the external things are more important? Be honest. Exactly. You are almost putting in a pedestal the external things, that house, your dream car, your dream relationship, in a pedestal. Where is God? You read the Bible. What do you find? One of the things that God disliked the most, idolatry. When you were putting other things or other gods above Him. And we all know the truth. There's absolutely nothing above Him. Absolutely nothing. There is not a specific amount of money that you could make. There is not an absolutely amount of cars that you can own, houses that you can have, or things that you could do in this life that will even get slightly close to God's power. And you know what's the beauty? He didn't create you, He didn't create me so that we had His same level of power, but that we could imitate Him. Even though we were never gonna get and we will never gonna get to His level, we can strive to be closer to Him and be like Him. If He's powerful, you want to be powerful. That's beautiful. It's like a son imitating his father. If He's pure abundance, you want abundance. It's like a son imitating his father. And so, if you feel like it doesn't matter how much you work, how many strategies you try, how many hours you put into backtesting, how much you risk, nothing seems to work. There's one thing that's not letting you get to a point of clarity so that all the practical knowledge that you are learning, so that all the hours that you're putting in to become a better trader can actually help you have massive days, have abundance. And it's what you are focusing on. You shouldn't be focused, even though you want those good things. You shouldn't be focused on the wrong things. You shouldn't be focused on the external things. You shouldn't be focused on the results. You should be focused on the right things. You do what's right because it's right. Period. If you think about it, you live your entire life doing what's right. And I'm not talking about what's right for society, but what's right for God. You don't know the answer? You read the Bible. This is not about religion. This is about what God says in the Bible. And you try to understand. You could even use tools like artificial intelligence. You learn, you improve, you try to understand your Father, and you focus on the right things. He will tell you exactly in the Bible. And by you focusing on the right things, whether you win or whether you lose, whether you win big tomorrow or you just have another massive red, you already won. You already won. You are already proving God that you love Him, that it doesn't matter what gets in your way. You will still stand firm. You will still do what's right. Don't you think that God wants to give you absolutely everything? Because not because you said it, but because of your actions, you are showing God that He is so important that even if you were to lose it all tomorrow, you will still be grateful because you will still have Him. So, what do you need to do? Keep working hard, keep having discipline, pray for wisdom and clarity. Everyone's path is different, but God is going to tell you exactly what you personally need to improve, to be closer to Him, to have a better relationship with Him. Trust Him, do the hard shit, show up every single day, do exactly what you need to do. Let the rest in His hands. And I promise you, not because I say it, but because that's literally what God is making me say right now. Because this is what God wants you to know, that He will be by your side. And remember, when God is by your side, nobody is against you.